Guys, I'm on my way home, but like for so long, guys, I felt kind of sad because like I had so many goals that I had set. Let me turn this off. I'm sorry, guys. I had so many goals that I set for myself that I'm like I want to accomplish, and one of the first ones was my fashion. And I'm like, okay, I want to be successful in fashion. I want to be able to get brand deals. I want to be sponsored. I want people to allow me to try on their clothes, and I get paid through YouTube. That was the first one. The second one was I was like, I'm gonna start my music, and I'm like, it's gonna be successful, and hopefully people like my music. Now let me go over some mistakes that I made, especially when I first started fashion. So because I was like really insecure about my body, and right now I'm trying to embrace my body for what it is. I'm a pear shape, a little bit overweight, but I'm gonna work on that. But because I knew I was overweight, there was a lot of insecurities that I had. I dressed to try to hide certain parts of my body versus trying to figure out my real style and what I really like. And honestly, I was always looking for like the cheapest clothes because I didn't have money to buy the clothes anyways. So I would try to get like a $10 outfit, a $7 outfit, instead of just getting what I like and embracing my own body for what it is. I always went with prints all the time, and I feel like, I'm not saying prints are not in, but there are other styles. And then I also realized like when you do fashion, you want to be able to wear whatever you have multiple times. Now if you get more of prints, every time you wear it, people are gonna know you wore it already. And that's kind of what I got myself into. Like people would already know that I already wore it because I wore it last week, I wore it the week before that, and the week before that. It's in my videos. Every single print that was in the store, I brought it, okay? So I didn't really get like ready to wear outfits or everyday outfits or work outfits, workout outfits, loungewear outfits. Like I never got outside of my comfort zone. I only did skirts and I did dresses. That's it. So that's like the major issues that I had. And then some people say like, hey, why is this girl still doing YouTube and nobody really likes her videos? I saw a couple people talking junk about me, but it's fine because at the end of the day, I'm doing what I love, you know? So, and it's like sometimes in life you do things and you learn what works and you learn what doesn't work, but you don't stop just because people are not supporting you, because people are not liking it. That's just like my weight loss journey. I'm not gonna stop working out because I don't see the results that I want, but over time, if I continue to work out and I eat healthier and I make better choices in my life, get enough sleep, and consume more water, then guess what? My results will come, but it's not going to be as quick as 2 seconds. Some people's success is quick, but mine, I'm working on it, you know? The other thing is for my music, I was like, man, my music is not successful. Like when I look at my YouTube channel for my music, I have 38 subscribers for my music channel alone. And then when I have my account that I like distribute my music on, they help me distribute my music. I made it like $80 in the last like 3 years that I made music, you know? So it's like when I look at it, it's like it's not successful. And the reason why I started all this stuff is because I'm like, man, I hardly have money for my bills. I hardly have money to buy things for my kids. And I'm like, I don't have the money. Every time I got my paycheck, I'm like, I don't have enough money for this and I don't have enough money for that. So it became something that I was like, okay, if I buy some cheap outfits, I do my YouTube, I'll get enough subscribers, and then people will sponsor me, they'll pay me, and then I can continue to do YouTube. But life didn't work that way for me, you know? But I feel like for me, I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube just because it didn't work out the way that I thought it should. You know, I learned a lot. I could say also for my music, I learned a lot from my music that like I wrote a lot about love and a lot about heartbreak. And I feel like in my life, in the time that I started music is what saved my life, because I was able to talk to God about the things I was going through. In the time that I was in, there was no one I can talk to that understood what I was going through. So when I downloaded this app on my phone and I started to sing in my room, regardless of what I was going through, it was like my prayers to God. It was things that I couldn't say to people in my life that I was able to say to God. So that's the reason why I started my music career. But at the end of the day, I feel like this. Sometimes in life, it doesn't have to be, You don't have to be successful to do what you love. You know, people work out. They don't get paid to work out and for their body to look nice. Some people do, but there's other people that don't get paid for that. You know, so I'm doing the things that I love because I love it, because it makes me happy.